hit the dance floor at 2 a.m. Can I wake up the next day and do it again? One last time. Can I flirt with the girl I used to like? One last time. Can I make out with strangers in the night? One last time. 4 pilots ahead of me, and Felix is a nice high there. So, but he is also bouncing against inversion. But he's gonna get through. He's gonna get through. I'm gonna go to exactly where he is. It's gonna go up. To this cloud here. We have Cyrus next to me. Felix is also coming. Woohoo! Finally, we're getting high. We had an inversion earlier. That means there's warm air on top of warm air. And yeah, that doesn't work for thermals. But here we are at Cloudbase with our buddy Cyrus, and also Felix is close by. There he is. So it's a spectacular day. We have a nice cloud street flying above Kennedy Peak. And yeah, the wind is suddenly switching, and eventually we will fly back to the south. As you can see, there's a beautiful cloud base going back to the south, and it's just 100% enjoying. But I opened up to the valley, and that wasn't so smart. Got low, but got it. Stay in it. Come on, dude. Don't miss it. Yeah, low safe. So we have Cyrus, we have Van, then we have Felix over there. Josh is trying to low safe over the river. The other Josh right over there, but he was, yeah, he's gonna land. Oh no, he's still flying. Woohoo! And one pilot, he went already to Washington Peak, but I don't see him anymore. Oh, he's below me. Let me turn around. Here he is. Nice shot of him. Hoppa. Nicely going up again. Felix is coming there. We have Cyrus had a nice one. He's ahead of me. I will join him very soon. First go to cloud base here. One pilot ahead of her. Yeah. Next to the cloud base here. It's rough. A lot of wind from all sides. Go the glider. All the time. Yeah, I checked this from the east side, this cloud. So far successful. I'm not on the core, but I'm going up. Trying to see where it goes better up. We have Felix coming there behind me. So Cyrus, what is the game plan? Do you want to go more? I have the impression that the wind is like LNG, but it's coming here from the south. Here we go, cross 211, right over here. Let's wish me good luck. We're gonna go straight to the dirt pile. Yeah, the dirt pile, or better the landfill, it's right under the red arrow. That's where I was flying to with Cyrus, and I was not patient enough, and I ended up landing in the fields on the opposite side of the river. Not so good. So here you see the track of the flight I did with Cyrus, and it didn't end so good. So because I landed next to the river, and even worse, on the wrong side of the river. So over here you see this is Ediths Gap, and we go together to Kennedy Peak, and then we return and open up a little bit in the valley, all cloud driven. And then go to the end, Strickler Knob, and a Strickler Knob we take a glide to the landfill, and I'm too impatient, and to make things worse, I land on the wrong side of the river, I realized afterwards, and I had a big hike to get out of there. So let me put the elevation profile up, so I'm going to talk a little bit more about this flight here. So, so you see here a classical one. coming from Kennedy, from launch, go to 5,000 feet, and then go to Kennedy Peak, which works also 5,000, and then I go up in the valley, but almost go down. And meanwhile, my friends all flying the ridge, go stinky high. I think Josh and Josh, they flew out, and they flew in the valley, and they flew to Stanley. They had a really great flight as well. So I find a thermal here. Luckily, just, you know, pointed to one field, said I must work, and it worked, and I went up. Cyrus I meet up here at Strickland. We fly towards the landfill. Felix is still behind. And at the landfill I'm a little bit too impatient, and let's zoom in here. So we can also change the topology and go to satellite, so you will see the landfill. So, and I'm gonna do away with this elevation profile, we don't need it anymore. Low anyway. So I get to the landfill here. So this is actually, this road is 211, that's the gap, and you see this is the entrance of the Shenandoah Park. And this is a big valley. So you're coming from Strickland up over here, it's right over here. So you make a glide, and sometimes you find something in between. And actually this clear cut gives sometimes, but we're on another line here. Another good line. I think we should maybe be a little bit more inside. This knob here works also, but it all depends from day to day. And here, this is cyclic, the landfill, so you have to have some luck. But the mistake I make is I don't get at the landfill. I fly out and with Cyrus. Cyrus is a little bit more open, and in this area where the road is, there was a thermal, and I kind of ignore the bump and think that this field is going to work. Fly straight out and have nothing. I land here while Cyrus kept on hovering. He made it eventually up, also Felix, and those two dudes, they flew all the way to the end and a little bit back. So my mistake was that I had to hike all the way out to the road, cross the road, and eventually I got picked up after 2 hours. I thought even of crossing the river, but you know, I gave up on that idea. I was there, but it was so kind of impossible. So great 2-hour flight, great 2-hour hike, and then I retrieved my buddies down south. It was still a great day.